we chose to commit to $100,000 at this time, and then when we find out the final number, we'll distribute those. Any questions?
If not, I need a motion to adopt the resolution. I'm assuming you're making that motion, Mike?
I'll make the motion.
Just the assumption.
Second.
Second by Holland. Roll call, please.
Grover,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Holland,
Yes.
Lemius,
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carried. Next on my agenda is authorizing the submission of application for state assistance for airport improvement program and certification of requirements. This is a grant that we can get.
Your action on this item will authorize the mayor to sign a grant application for state FAA funding for a self-serving fuel component at the airport and security cameras.
These are items we've discussed, probably last 6 months we've talked about the need for them.
And the grant would give us 70% of the share of the cost.
Correct.
That's what we're applying for. So I need a motion to adopt the resolution.
I do have a question. So then the other 30% we fund through just the general budget?
That's correct.
Okay.
Federal funds are 90-10 match. State funds are 70-30.
Oh, okay. There's no chance to get some federal funds for it, or in addition, or?
Federal funds are divvied out. We are allotted so much each year, and that's, for example, what we're putting up the snow removal equipment building with. If we put in new taxiways, new hangars, some of the larger projects usually come from the federal money. And
Okay.
the snow equipment building, we saved up our money for a couple, 3 years, 4 years in order to have enough to build that building. This is a way for us to put something in a little bit sooner. The self-serve fueling is a significant demand at the airport. We hear a lot of people that are very interested in that. So we're just trying to get it in there a little bit quicker to meet the requests of the people that are using it. Could they match up? Yes, over time.
Okay.
If you, on the sheet here, if you looked at page 5 of 7, you'll see our capital plan, 2018, we're looking at that south taxiway and taxi lane widening for when we're doing the land lease agreement. So we're kind of looking to save our federal dollars for that major project.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, did I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, motion for Hill, second by Grover. Roll call, please.
Brown,
Yes.
Holland,
Yes.
Lemius.
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Grover.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carried. Next on my agenda is new business, is planning and zoning recommendation to rezone properties. That was in your packet also. Anybody has any questions?
This is a request from Dave Higgins to rezone property at 312 6th Avenue Northeast from R2, 1 and 2 family residential, to an R3 multifamily residential.
I think there already is multifamily there. He just wanted to get it rezoned correctly in case he sells the property or something.
Right, this is
his
adjacent to
request.
an existing R3.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Okay, motion by Hill, second by Brown. Do we need a roll call? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion is carried. Next on my agenda is set a date for hearing a budget amendment. Motion to set the date of public hearing is May 26, 2015 at 6:30 PM in City Hall, Council Chambers for a budget amendment.
So moved.
Motion by Holland, second by
I'll second it.
Brown.
This is something we do every year. This is where we
This,
make sure everything matches up at the end of the year.
right, within the state-defined program areas, we have to be within the budget line item, if you will, for the program. We do have one area that appears to be at risk of going over the program dollar amount, and this is the time that you would adjust that or amend that.
So we're just setting date
We're
for the
only-
public hearing for
Only
it.
setting the public hearing.
I'll make motion.
Motion by Hill.
Well, we already have.
Oh, we already have.
Yeah, Holland and Brown.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Trying to do it
How
again.
many times you want a motion on it?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you. Next on my agenda is setting date for public hearing on designation of the expanded Independence Urban Renewal Area and on urban renewal plan and amendment. Setting that date is May 26th also.
We have a request to use tax increment financing dollars in an area in the southwest part of town. We need to have a public hearing before we do that, so this in fact sets the date for that public hearing.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Lennius, second by
I'll second it.
Grover. This one I need a roll call, correct? Okay.
Holland,
Yes.
Linus.
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Grover,
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Okay, motion carried.